Hi guys, how are you today? Welcome back to my channel Adventures in America. Today I'm going to show you how to report your YouTube earnings in your federal income tax return. I'm just putting out a disclaimer that I am not a CPA. However, I took a tax course a few years ago and I even took a tax preparer certification exam which I passed. And I'm just using the knowledge that I've gained from the course into my own tax returns. I've been filing my family's tax returns for the past 10 years. I'm also a landlord here in the US, so I'm able to identify the deductions for my business. My YouTube channel was monetized last year, March 2020, and I was able to earn some money from ad revenue. And for this year, 2021, this is my first time to report my YouTube earnings in the federal tax return for 2020. If you earned more than $600 in Google AdSense revenue, Google AdSense is required to mail you a 1099 miscellaneous tax form at the end of January. How do I report taxes on earnings from AdSense? When you file your tax return, you'll need to include your earnings on Schedule C. Schedule C attaches to your Form 1040 and reports business earnings. If you have business expenses such as web hosting, you can also deduct those on your same Schedule C. Therefore, you'll only have to pay the tax on your profits instead of your total ad revenue. I'm a sole proprietor for my YouTube channel. The accounting method that I'm using is cash-based. First of all, you needed to be organized, identify all the expenses that you have in 2020. I'm going to show you the spreadsheet for my YouTube channel. I'm also going to include the earnings and also the expenses, and eventually I'm going to show you how to fill out the Schedule C. Here's a copy of my spreadsheet. I have my expenses. I have the internet at $45 a month, but I'm only taking 30%. And I also have an equipment that I use, an old phone. I'm only using 20% of the cost of the old phone that I'm using, which I bought like 2019. So it's only $60.61. I'm also deducting a portion of the home office. I'm only using 60 square feet. And I'm using the simplified method from the IRS. The simplified method requires me to just take the total amount of home office and then multiply it by $5. Using an iPhone storage, which I pay monthly at 99 cents a month. So you just add each one for each month and get the total at the end of the year. Also, please take note of Section 179 of the IRS, which allows taxpayers to deduct the cost of property at 100%. Here's the spreadsheet that I made for my YouTube channel, the earnings from January to December, as well as the expenses. So at the end of this spreadsheet, you can see my total earnings is 1637 and my expenses 634 and 49 cents, and I have my net income. The net income came down to 1,002.91 cents. Will be taxed on this net income for self-employment tax. You can also go to your Google AdSense account and you can request a year-end US tax form 1099 miscellaneous. I'm still waiting for Google to send me the 1099 form for my YouTube earnings. However, I can go ahead and enter all the information based on my YouTube analytics, and I'm going to show you how I enter the numbers for my channel. Here on Free Tax USA, and we have to go to income. And under business income, there is Schedule C. So click on Schedule C. And on Schedule C, there is that business description. It will be internet publishing. And I am the business owner. I will click on edit. Click on the basic business information. And the category, you can do a business code lookup, but I already look it up. It's information. And the code, this is important, it's 519100, other information services. Since I have a sole proprietorship, I don't have EIN, I don't have a business address aside from your home, and I did not acquire my business during 2020 year. So I answered no, no, no. I did not make payments in 2020, so it's no. I don't have inventory or goods, so it's no. And the cash basis method, that is the accounting method that I use for my business. So click on save and continue. And when it comes to income, click on that. I don't have the 1099 form from YouTube AdSense or Google AdSense. So if I have it, I'm gonna click on yes. Since I don't have it right now, I'm gonna click on no. So this is just a draft. I'm gonna save and continue. So the amount I entered here, it's 1637. And save and continue. And under expenses, I have to enter all these expenses in here: equipment, internet, and software. But if you have other expenses, you can enter them in here. There are other types of expenses. If you employed somebody to help you with your channel, there's contract labor. If you paid wages, there's wages. Oh, I mean, if you hire somebody as an independent contractor for your YouTube channel, there's contract labor. If you have an employee, you have wages, and you have other expenses in here that you can enter. But I don't have those, so I'm not entering any more information. And then save and continue. And I think that's it, and you have a chance to view your Schedule C right here. For 2020 year, the self-employment tax is 15.3%, and it comprises 12.4% of Social Security and 2.9% for Medicare. So this tax rate is the same for 2020 and 2019 year. I'm just showing to you my numbers based on my expenses and earnings, and it's up to you to decide which type of expenses can be deducted on your uh, income tax return. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I will see you in my next video.